Everybody, I'm dead. How are you? I'm glad I killed myself. I'm not recommending it for others, mind you. No Dr. Kevorkian am I, but it worked out for me. Looking back, I don't think I was ever supposed to have been born to begin with. Of course, the idea that anything is supposed to be implies that there's a master plan, and I don't believe that kind of thing. When I say that I shouldn't have been born, I mean that my life was never all that pleasant. There was no real reason for it. I was pretty. I had money. I was lucky enough to be born into a time and class where I had nothing but opportunities. I mean, looking around, I see crippled people and blind people and refugees, and I can't believe I had the gall to whine about any of it. Yeah, I had my health. I mean, of course, I complained a lot, but really I was fine. And I had love. Granted, the object of my affection was a latent homosexual, or not so latent homosexual, who was infected with the HIV virus and who in turn infected me and my unborn baby. But, I mean, really, isn't that picking at nits? I can't thank Todd enough for giving me the gun, because for the first time I'm happy. And the pain is gone, and I remember everything. And Tommy's here. But we're not speaking. He spends all his time with Montgomery Clift and George Cukor talking about movies, I assume. And I was reunited with Alice Polka. We went to school together. She was shot last year by a disgruntled postal worker. She has long, wavy brown hair and skin so pale that you can see right through it. I don't mean it's so transparent that you can see her guts and organs and everything. It's just pale. She has very big eyes, green. We listen to music and we go for walks. We take turns reading aloud to each other. She reads poems from Emily Bronte and I read chapters from The Tropic of Cancer by Henry Miller. She was always classier than me. And sometimes we don't read, we just hold each other. I run my fingers through her hair and she touches her lips gently across my cheek and makes soft sounds, comforting sounds. And she runs her tongue along the edge of my ear. She takes her time. And we take our clothes off and we look at each other. And at first I was shy, but Alice helped me. She never rushed me. She held my breasts in her hands and ran her lips between them down my stomach. And I touched her eyelids and her forehead and her hair and her fingers and the back of her neck. And she enters me, and I am everywhere and nowhere at all, and I remember everything. And I find that nothing matters. And for a moment or two that lasts forever, we become one person. And I forget. We forget that we were ever alive, and everything makes perfect sense.